Hang on, sorry, I don't know what that noise was. Hey good you guys, that's Cakra here, welcome back. So we are in a bit of a different setup today, in more ways than one. I don't have my usual setup, I'm not in my usual location, my hair is not working. If there is an echo in this room, I do apologise. I'm literally sitting in an empty room. For those of you who don't follow me on Instagram, or I don't really think I've even said where I am, but basically I moved. Thinking about making a video about it. I have some clips, but I don't know if I will, but we'll find that out when I finish editing all this. If there's a video out before that, then you know, that might make more sense. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Like, and I also don't have any of my usual lighting or setup, so I have a different background. I'm sitting on the floor right now with a cabinet in front of me, so just bear with me until I kind of get myself up and running and figure out a setup that was going to work for me here. But I don't have that, my foot's gone on. But today we are going to be reacting to more Cakra Can. You guys really seem to like these videos. I really like these videos. He's such a talented singer, so incredible. And one thing I really like as well is something that usually encourages me to do a lot of on my channel. One thing that really is kind of a make or breaker for me is when the fans are really nice, and you guys are really nice. You're very friendly, and you know, all you want to do is support him, and you guys give me so much more information about him, saying he is doing a Europe tour. Was it Europe? Yeah, he is doing a Europe tour next year, or he's doing a Europe concert next year, just as I move out of Europe, so cheers for that. But I don't know, maybe one day, hopefully, I'll be able to get a chance to go over and see him live. We'll see what my bank account says. But yeah, he is such an amazing singer. He makes listening to him so easy, but I wouldn't say necessarily calming, because you just kind of lose it when he reaches those high notes. Like, you're just kind of like, oh my god. So today we are going to react to another cover. I think he does have his own music as well, so I would like to dive into that as well. But today we are going to be watching Tennessee Whiskey. This was another really requested one. I think Stone Cold is another one as well. I guess when you have the vocal ability like Demi, why wouldn't you sing their songs? Because you can do it, you know, in your own way, and it sounds flat. Yes, that's what we're going to be doing today. I think it's a live band, and he's in a different room here with like a setup, which is something I've never seen him do. I've only ever seen him in that room on a mic, so this will be nice to see what it's like with the band. Kind of gives it more of a, you know, live vibe. Right, so here we go. So there's like airplanes flying above me and every single, I recorded one other video before this, and just so I went to go press record, an airplane started flying over me. So sorry about that. Again, I don't know what the sound's going to sound like. I don't know what the sound's going to sound like. The sound's going to sound like until I go to edit, so future Loly, that's your problem to deal with. Oh no, there's a dog barking. Great. Okay, before I start this video, I'm sorry, there's so many distractions. Here we go. Tennessee Whiskey. It's nice seeing him be playful, because usually I've just seen him with really serious songs in like really intense emotional states.
Used to spend my nights out in a barroom. Liquor was the only love I known. But when you rescued me from reaching for the bottom,
in like a really nostalgic way.
Hold me back from being too far gone. You're smooth, standing to escape. You're sweet as strawberry wine.
Hang on, sorry, I don't know what that noise was. He's making really nice, like noise, like singing, and I kind of, that's my reaction to it, that's my body's reaction. Look, even the guy in the background is like, yeah, yeah. This is what I wanted to see when I was talking about last time about performing as an artist. Like, he is so good at his room with the emotional songs and it really draws you out, absolutely. But there's something different about seeing a singer perform. You can be a really good singer and not have that performance aspect. I'm not a singer or a performer, so I am not going to say who's who and who can do what, because I don't have any kind of judgment to make any kind of crime to be able to make that judgment at all. It's not my place to. I suppose I could, but I would just be weird and awkward, and let's just not do that to people. I've no leg to stand on, but he's a great singer, incredible vocalist. Not even say vocalist, he's incredible what he can do with his voice. And listening to him sing those sad songs and put the emotion into it, which is again really incredible, because there's people who can be great performers and like not be able to give that kind of delivery in songs either, like not able to do it to the emotional state, or really good at getting people hyped but maybe can't, take it there to, but this is what I wanted to see. I was interested to see what kind of performer he was. What can he draw out of people when he sings live? And this is just giving me a little taste of what he can do. Like, even the guys in the background, the incredible music, by the way, in the back of the guys are amazing, the guitarist and everything like that. I'm not sure if he's on the keyboard in the background or if he's the sound engineer, I'm not sure, but they're both doing an incredible job and they sound amazing. So hats off to them. But even then, this is drawing some kind of like happiness out on his voice. Like, it's obviously, technically whiskey, it's a real husky and he's using his husky voice, but there's like an extra little punch in there that like kind of like I guess like the equivalent to sing would be like if you have a skip in your step, and you can kind of really tell that's not, he loves singing, but you can see that he likes performing and like getting that reaction off people. And that is what I was talking about in the last video, that it must be really hard for artists to not be able to do that nowadays because of COVID, and they rely on big crowds, and you can release CDs and stuff, which is what a lot of artists had to do, but they crave that kind of being on stage moment. And I was interested to see how he'd do in that setting, and just watching this here where he's in the room with these two guys and how he's feeding off the energy and how they're loving his voice, and he's it's amazing. Like, oh yeah, sorry, he's on a keyboard, piano. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. like that he introduced the band. He just goes from like middle of singing those high notes so easily and just be like, oh yeah, let me introduce these people. We're back to sing, okay. Like, thought for a small second there that I hadn't pressed, please tell me I press record. Sorry, I had a very small fear there that I didn't press record, I don't know why. Oh, I love the way it sounds. I love this. See you on Wednesday. Oh, obviously it was the thing I thought I meant he was going somewhere on Wednesday. It's recorded in November of 2020 and I'm like, oh, where are we going Wednesday? Leah and Raymond. Come on, Mariah. The two things in this world are universal, laughter and music, and it's great to see both these in this video. It just automatically makes you smile and makes your jaw drop. I cannot wait to see in that tour, that concert, I cannot wait to see you guys all get to interact with him again, see his music. If any of you guys are going to the concert, please let me know, I'd love to know. I'm talking like I'm going. I don't know, like I said, I'll see what the banquet says, but I can't wait to see the energy in the room again, because if that's a taste of what it's like seeing him live, I really can't wait to see all of it come together. So I think one of the reasons I really like this performance above all, and she were absolutely incredible vocally, is because this always reminds me of home. For those of you who do not know or haven't figured it out, I am Irish, and music is a huge part in our culture. In every culture, it's what makes it so, again, universal and amazing, but in Irish culture, even like social wise, it's really normal to do something called a lock-in, where like say if you're in the pub and it's supposed to close, you like lock the doors and stay in, and somebody always has a guitar, somebody always has a fantastic voice, and it's just exactly like this, just vibing and having fun with the music. And this really reminds me of that. It reminds me of home, and it reminds me of some of the best nights of my life. It's not about, you know, it's just about like enjoying each other's company and like appreciating music, and someone always, you know, it's such a good time, and it gives you such like light energy, and it's one of the most, it's some of the most wonderful memories I have at home, and this really reminds me of that. So why am I getting emotional? I'm gonna go, guys. Thanks you so much for watching. Make sure you stay safe out there, make sure to wash your face, wash your hands, wash your ass, and I'll see you guys in the next video for more. Bye guys.